Alright, since I know some of you don't mind that I do my hair, like I said, certain people I talk to, yeah, my dressing room's a mess, but you really can't tell because I sit in front of. I'm a mess today. My brain's scattered, but in a good way. Um, I had the weirdest, probably one of the weirdest experiences of my life just happened. Not that my whole life hasn't been weird. My whole life's been weird. But now, there's way too many synchronicities for what I know that I've been hearing for a while. And it's now manifesting in weird or unconventional ways of what would be normal to people who live and are limited to their own ways of thoughts and their own ways of thoughts and thinking, three-dimensional. Well, I'll tell you my experience of what happened. Yeah, I'm doing my hair. I got stuff I gotta try and do. I woke up almost exactly 1 o'clock this afternoon. There's no reason why I needed like 11 or 12 hours sleep, but yeah. Hello to whoever's on here. This was my experience. Don't remember a whole lot of the dream, but I sure remember the feeling of when I woke up. What happened as I was waking up, I heard a voice say, stack back that dough. Stack back that dough. And as I'm waking up out of my dream state or sleeping to come back in a conscious realm from my subconscious, I hear this phrase, stack back that dough. There was a pause in between. Stack back that dough. And it resonated on a, I don't usually pull words apart or pull things apart but I felt that was important. So I started doing some, looking through English, Hebrew, Greek, Hermetic. Whoa. I'm still pulling it apart. I got to put it all together. But, and I'm digesting it. When you get stuff like that straight from your spirit, and when I woke up, it was the weirdest experience because I've been kind of like jarred awake. This time I felt like I was slammed back inside my body. Like my soul and spirit hit my body and it felt like my heart skipped a beat. It hit that hard. I was slammed back into my body. It wasn't just like a jarred awake, like a fall. No, it was like I came down and boom, right back in my body. And it jarred me awake. And as I'm being jarred awake, I hear that. Stack back that dough. said, I started pulling it apart. Not, I don't have stuff wrote down yet, but I'm going to do a part 2 to this because I think this has to do with the whole thing that I've been talking about with manifesting. Your thoughts become your words, which your words, the words that are used are powerful. Hi, Jess. How you doing? The words that come out your mouth that you speak are manifesting your reality. You really need to stop doubting what we hear. Especially if it sounds nuts or crazy. Because yeah, it doesn't sound like a normal thing for someone to hear coming out of a dream. It's like, you know, living in the West, also that came up in something about the West. I'm telling you, all. Shit's about to get weirder. And those who are getting downloads. I'm good, Jess. Doesn't even show you you're on here. Yeah, well, fuck you, YouTube. Yeah, Jess, it doesn't even show that you're on here. I can show you. It says there's no, it's 0. Yeah. Want to know why? You want to know why? It shows I have 0 people watching this. So if you watch this, hit the like button. Because shit's about to get weird really fast, really quick, and you better be listening with an open heart and an open mind. Because the world's about to change as we know it. And guess what? The alchemist on this planet, the one's changing it. Can you hit the like button, Jess? As soon as I woke up, I messaged my friend and I was like, look, dude, it shows that there's a thank you. That comes up. Now you show up. Now there's a person on here watching. If there's someone on here besides Jess watching, please say hello. Because I can tell you what, there's a lot of weird occurrences and weird things that have been going on in my life. And I've been documenting all of it. Y'all see me shift from complete there's been okay, how can I put this? From last Friday, Thursday when my grand passed, till today, 1 week later, I've been getting lots of downloads, which they would say or whatever. No, I'm getting so much stuff that's being pressed into me that when it comes out, there's people who I resonate with that are of the astral plane. They're already there, living there. So I'm resonating on a frequency and vibration of something that people with 3D thinking can't get. Or they just think of it as, oh yeah, stock back that, you know. They don't pull apart the meaning, and but there's certain people who have been pulling apart the meaning of what I've been saying for a while. And they'll put stuff in the comments, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on to something here. Thank God I have that confirmation. Because there's other people who I know watch my YouTube that don't, you know. I'm on a different level. Coming on a different level. Yep. And you want to know what they say about new levels? New levels comes new trials. But that's what they say. I'm looking at triumph now. Triumph over trial. So, yeah. I had to tell you about that. The dream I had, the experience I had, and it's all about this manifesting. When I was pulling apart everything in Hebrew and Greek and English, and then I got into the hermetics a little bit of all of it. Yeah, those 4 words are crazy. The meanings of those 4 words. Like I said, I got to put it all together, and I'm working. 4 hours went by. I have no clue how, because I just been pondering all of this and the meaning of when you get a word like that. You listen and you meditate on it and you try and figure out the meaning behind it. So I've been talking about power of words for a long time now. Y'all know this. And when it comes out your mouth, and it's biblical. Jesus talked about it, and I've been giving examples. And now it's about alchemizing, turning those negatives into a positive. And when I looked up the meaning behind those words, like I said, I'm going to come on and do a part 2 to this, because when I'm going to put it all together. And I've been getting stuff. I have it like kind of screenshot, but I mean, I'm sure there's going to be someone that can come on here and get the interpretation of it like that. The living one usually does that for me. So she sees this, or he, I'm not sure who it was, someone in the astral realm. Yeah, they get the interpretation. That person usually gets me. And then she'll post some very cryptic stuff that I understand that other people, like, I don't know why I'm not resonating with a lot more people. I should be, because it seems to me like there's a lot of I'm resonating with a lot of channelers, big time. I'm resonating with a lot of channelers this time, or prophets from the Most High that were placed in this community for a reason. Put on YouTube as a trumpet. Things are changing. Be prepared. Those who study under me, Elisha and Elijah. So, you're going to get what I got. So, you know, things can be trans through the airwaves by the laying on the hands. And I believe now, even by speaking of it over your life. Ooh. So I said, hi, how are you? Yep. Like I'm resonating on a different level than things that are happening, and getting interpretations of things that I don't know why I heard what I heard, but honestly, I know where it came from. It was God. So I started looking up the meanings of those words and pulling them apart, and it's what I got, which, like I said, I'll talk to you in part two. I told you the phrase. Why don't y'all look that up? Look up the phrase in Hebrew and the phrase in Hebrew, Greek, English, and Hermetics. Those 4 words contain a lot. Bread rises to the top. Dough rises. All the right ingredients are combined. And it expands when all the right ingredients are combined. So some people might think dough means money. Other people think of dough like, yeah. Did you make bread? Which also can be interpreted into money in a monetary way. I'm getting other stuff even beyond that. That's just one word. And there's more meanings to just that one word. So, they also say the cream rises to the top as well. Like I said, that was a weird experience for me. Like I said, I've been jarred awake already, but not like that. That was, like I said something to Summer one here, and I was like, she's like, you just astral projected. You were astral projecting. And then it hit me. Because the way I was slammed back into my body, that never, and it felt very uncomfortable. But my subconscious mind can't stop going. That's that clearing of some of that karma so other stuff can come in. You got to clear that shit out so that good stuff can come in. The ways of thinking of limitations, you cannot be limited in your thought patterns anymore. You cannot be limited in your philosophies anymore because you're only stunting yourself when you are. You got to be open to what's up, to really what's going on. Too many people are limited to a book and throw everything else out. They're limited to the English version of a book. And that they don't even take seriously most of the time. Because if they did, they would believe in manifesting and the power of words. They would believe in and know this stuff, but they don't. Wake up. Wake up, people. Hey, if you don't like what I'm saying, I really don't care. Because what's happening to me happened to the prophets, happened to Jesus himself, and it happened to, all the writers of the books, the disciples in the Bible, talk about having these kind of experiences. It's where they got their enlightenment from. Daniel Daniel's revelation. Wouldn't deny God. God shut that mouth of that lion. Because he shut the mouth of the lion so that the prophet could speak at a later time of that miracle. The hungry, him being stuck in a lion's den with a hungry lion and not getting eaten. Come on. Think about it. And he got the revelation of John's book of Revelation of the last. Oh, I got chills of the last days. So you know, that's what's going on. I'm a spirit having a human experience. That's what we are, all of us. We're a spirit having a human. We're not human. We're a spirit having a human experience. Get that. Figure out your divinity and go with it. Stop being controlled by fear. Stop being controlled by three-dimensional ways of thought. What you see in front of you is not your reality. I talked yesterday about peace and having peace in the midst of storms, and I gave you a little bit of little history. Oh no, what are we gonna do? We're all gonna die, Jesus. What do we do? Oh yeah, little faith. Oh yeah, very, very freaking minute. But you know what? That little bit of faith, you tell that mountain to move, and you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, it will move. So, coming into that kind of manifesting power, we're getting signs and synchronicities that go right along with it. Dark forces don't want you to know this. They don't want you to stay in three-dimensional thinking. They're like, oh yeah, keep the human experience humanized and not spiritualized. That's what we're going to do. It's all about money. We'll keep everybody down that way. Stack back that though. What I was getting for that, I have a whole thing that I was looking up. And as I was looking up, I was getting synchronicities of what people have been saying about the political system, about the money system too. Back. The word back also refers to west. The west. Get ready. The shift is occurring, and I'm a part of it and happy to be. The shift inside my own self. I'm lining up. Everything in my life is lining up exactly the way it's supposed to. And everything that's happened to me has not been a coincidence. Transformation, guess what? One of those words in that yeah, it's called transform. It meant transfer, something about transforming. Uh, mm-hmm. That's what I've been going through. I'm on a whole different level. Spirit said, I believed it. I spoke it out. Now I'm getting more, and I'm giving it to you. So, do what you want with this. This doesn't resonate. I apologize because it's deep as shit. But I'm trying to keep it. Oh, I don't even know how to explain it. Because it was a spiritual experience. How do you explain those things that happen to you to people who don't get it? How? Hmm. Or that are only thinking on 3-dimensional levels. Like I said, peace. I leave you all with peace. Heed the words. Stack back that dough. And I guarantee when you look it up, like I said, I'm going to pull it apart and try and piece it together the best that I know how with my own mind's limitations. Yet I'm expanding on that and see what y'all. So I'm going to do a part 2 to this one. But I'm going to ponder on the stuff and meditate, and I'm going to come back to it at one point. Because this was an experience like I've not really ever had. I've heard stuff in my dreamscapes and brought it back with me. I've been getting downloads like crazy for a very long time, so this isn't nothing new. However, there was something significant to that, and I had to, I didn't even have a choice. It was like automatic. I had to look stuff up. I had to look up the meanings in every. I felt that deeply within myself. You need to look up what's going on. Try not to just keep stuff to myself, even though I feel like there are some words that are just for me. This, I feel, is for the collective. Because I bet you I'm resonating with other people. But this is my experience. And I'm at the point where I don't even want to go into carnal places. Materialistic shit doesn't really mean a whole lot to me anymore. Unless it has some kind of significant meaning behind it, I don't really care. One way or another. I do like clothes. But I have too many of them too. I don't need. Start unloading stuff. Yeah. A friend of mine got a hold of me today, sent me pictures. About it. Going to a mail review with her, and I'm like, how do I tell you, like, how do you tell your best friend that you've known for like a while that you don't really like that kind of an environment and you don't feel like it's healthy for you to go without hurting their feelings? Because that's not ever what I want to do, is hurt anybody's feelings. I don't care what other people do. They can do whatever. But for me, it's not something I want to do. I won't be persuaded to do stuff that goes against the purity of what I'm being refined into. Absolutely. Do I think some men are hot? Yeah, of course. I'm not blind, but I'm not going to purposely place myself in a situation that I know that there's going to, not my thing. I don't like female strippers. I don't like male strippers, and that's just my personal opinion. Any of you guys can be like, whatever. It's not my thing. If I go into a strip club, there'd be only one reason why I go into a strip club. And I've done it. My ex narcissist, while back, take me in all kinds of strip clubs and shit like that. And I got to talk to some of those girls who are very much so hurting. The only one reason I go in there, I tell them they're better than that. And hopefully change your situation. I had one girl, not on purpose, I had one girl crying a long time ago, and this is before I even got into this level. Not even close to this level. I had one girl crying. I'm like, look, dude, like, you're better than this. What happened to you that you're doing this? She started crying. I wasn't condemning her. Not in the least bit. This isn't about condemning people that do it. This is about the environment of being how can I put it? Yeah, we're coming to a point where we're going to go into environments and be able to change the environment from a negative to a positive. But at that point, there were things coming out my mouth back then that were very healing for people too. I mean, he tells us, like I said, I think it's a shitty way to make money, and I think it's just not for me. So I feel like I'd be a hypocrite if I actually went and watched male strippers, and I think they're both equally as messed up. But so be it. To each their own. They know where to find me if they need help. I'm on YouTube. Look for me. Yeah. Well, kind of told you a little bit about what happened. And I'm going to go into a part 2 about the meaning of it, of that forward phrase, because I've been pondering it. I have some stuff pulled up, and it's way bigger. Whether it's a word just for me, that's what I have to decipher. But I think eventually it's going to be released to the collective. In the right time. But I'm going to do a part 2 on this at one point. So I'm going to let you go. This is already 30 minutes long. I apologize. Sorry. See, time has just been, today, time has been so short. I'm flying by, and I'm just now getting my hair done. Because I'm in some for weird zone. I can put it. All right. I'm gonna end this. If you have any questions or email me, you can. beautifulmind4275@gmail.com. I wanted to come on and do another. I wanted to tell you about what happened. So, I love you. You all take care. If any of you all ever had this happen, let me know. Like, subscribe, comment, please. I'd appreciate it. I love you.